Ladies and gentlemen, I am back after my hiatus, if you will. Speaking to you through the phone today. Al has jet set off and left me behind with this primitive iPhone technology. So I apologize that the sound isn't as crisp as it usually is. Let's get into the May market numbers, shall we? It's been a very interesting couple of months in the market, as you've probably heard through all news outlets. Strong buyer's market, balanced at best, massive influx in inventory, heavily diminished sales numbers in all segments, and let's get into that right now, just exactly how strong of a buyer's market we actually are. Greater Vancouver residential sales totals 2,228 for the month of May. That is down 18.5% year over year, and on the 10-year average, that is down just over 30%. Detached, we're down 22% year over year in sales. Greater Vancouver still. Apartments were down 18% year over year, and townhomes were down just over 10% year over year. So lots of patience on the buying side. They've got all the time in the world if they have chosen to take it, as some are, some aren't. Some are taking advantage while they've got the opportunity to not compete in most segments of the market, and so on and so forth. Let's get into listings. New listings in May, 6,600, which is up 3.9% year over year, and that's up 9% on the 10-year. Total current MLS listings sits just over 17,000, all product types. That is 25% up year on year, and on the 10-year average, that is up 45.9%. So we are hitting that ceiling yet again with inventory. We have those depleted sales. And again, what we're seeing, if people are out there and they need to do something, they need to move, they need to stop paying someone else's mortgage and start building their own equity, then this is a great time to go in and not compete in most cases. I've definitely been in, and we've heard plenty of multiple offer stories in the last couple of months, depending which segment of the market you're in. But generally speaking, you've got no competition, you've got flexibility and time to add all of your beloved subjects, something that we haven't been able to do for quite a while prior to this market. And it's a good time to get in and actually breathe and look and think instead of look and act before someone else does. Sales ratios, detached west side is in a buyer's category, just under 10% sales, just at 10% sales to active listings ratio. Townhome and apartment markets are both balanced on the west side as per the numbers. Benchmark pricing, detached we're down 3.2% in Greater Vancouver. That's at 1.9 million. Apartments were at 757 million, down 2.4%. Townhomes, 1.1 million, down 3.4%. Those are all on the year down. And then on the month over months, we've got the highs and lows. Detached market, your best performing month over month market is Bowen Island, coming back 7% on the month from last. And East Burnaby down 5.2% month over month. Townhomes high, North Vancouver up 2%, and Pitt Meadows down 2.5%, and condos high on West Vancouver's coastline at 6% up on the month, and Burnaby again, South Burnaby down in the condo market 3%. So again, generally what we're seeing, we've got an influx of inventory still. We've got rents slowly trickling down. We've got sales at low numbers. And if you are buying, again, you're not gonna get 25% off market value or a realistic price, still based on the comparables. Sellers, for the most part, can still manage to wait and get their number. But what you can have is maybe 2, maybe 7% off market value, and the flexibility to add those subjects, which in itself has a huge value. The flexibility to look, take a breather, think, and then offer. Actually have the flexibility to negotiate, not be in multiple offers. Some segments, again, yes, but most no. And really have that breathing room to make clear buying decisions, not tight and punctual multi-million-dollar buying and selling decisions. Sellers, again, if you want to get those buyers in the door, you need to be very acutely sharp. Do the comparables show you as balanced in your pricing? Do they show you as too expensive based on the comparables? Or are you attractive based on the comparables? You need to be attractive in this market because, as the numbers just shown, buyers have the time and buyers have more than enough inventory to choose from. I will see you next week. Comment below if you got any questions with regards. Until next time, better sound next time.